Hello students and welcome everyone in the class of mathematics for class 7th, and today I will explain this chapter bar graph. Okay, and it is the can see that how the bar graph represents the numerical data. In this way these two diagrams are showing here. These two diagrams are showing how they are representing the data using the rectangular bars with the different width, with the different height but the same width will be same and the height will be different, showing the different numerical data. So this we are going to study here, and I hope that you all pay attention here and try to understand, okay, and as well as attend the online classes also. Now you can see this question here given. The birth rate per thousand in 5 countries over a period of time is shown below. Birth rate given. This country: China, India, Germany, UK, Sweden. So you can see the birth rate per thousand, it is given 42 of China, India 35, Germany 14, UK 28 and Sweden 21. Now this, what you need to do, you have to represent the above data using a bar graph. So how you will do that? That you see now. That how you will represent the above data using bar graph, that we will see now. So see this, like this we can represent the data, that this is the x-axis. You can see this one is the x-axis horizontal and this is the y-axis, that is representing the numerical value. So on the x-axis generally we write when we are representing the rectangular bars vertically, then we take on the x-axis the data items. So here these are the data items, the country names: China, India, Germany, UK and Sweden. The country names, they are the data items about which the numerical value is shown on the y-axis, that is shown on the y-axis. And using this 5, 10, 15, what they are showing, that you can see it is written here birth rate per thousand. On the y-axis, left side of y-axis, parallel to y-axis, it is written birth rate per thousand. So 5 means 5 is the number birth rate per thousand. That similarly 10 birth rate per thousand it is. So this is only shown by the y-axis, numerical value it is showing, and that is shown by this graph. Now you can see what the data is showing here, that China is 42 and India is 35. So see that China just above 40, that is 2 here, 42, because you see the scale here. You have to understand this scale factor nicely, that 2 small divisions equals to 1 unit here taken. 2 small divisions equals to 1 unit, then 10 small division equals to 5 unit here, okay. And the 10 small divisions is only showing one big division, okay. So 10 small divisions, that small division means, one small division means the smallest square that you see in this graphical paper, that you see in this graph paper, the smallest division. So similarly, if 2 small divisions is 1 unit, then the 10 small division is 5 unit, and therefore you can say that the one big division equals to 5 unit here. One big division, that makes the 5 unit. Now you see Germany, what it is shown, Germany data is here shown. You can see Germany is 14 and UK 28 and Sweden 21. So see Germany 14 shown, UK 28, 2 small divisions smaller below than the 30. So that is shown here 28. And then Sweden, you can see Sweden is shown here 21. So one small division above 20 here it is shown, that is 21, okay. Now you see one big division is 5 unit only, because that is equals to 10 small divisions. That is the biggest one big square, you can see like this only, okay. Now the second number question is this: the following data shows the India's population in millions, okay. 1 million means 10 lakh here, from 1961 to 2011, okay. Now years are given here: 1961, 1971, 1981, like this on the upper row, and the second row you see what given, population in millions. So 360 million, 420 million, 540 million, this way it is showing the population in millions. Now you need to represent the above data by a bar graph. Okay, now how you will represent that, you see this is the graph where again on data items, that is 19, the year is the particular years are the data items that is shown. Generally if we want to represent the bar graph vertically standing, then they should be represented on the x-axis only. Here you see 1961, 1971, this is 1981, this is 1991, this way it is showing on the x-axis. Now the y-axis, this is the y-axis, you see that this line is going the y-axis here. Okay, and this is showing the population in millions. That means the y-axis is showing the numerical value of the population. Okay, the numerical value of the population, so that is in millions, populations in millions. Now you see 1961, what is shown here, data 360, and 1971 420. So you see it is 360 only showing according to the scale factor. You see that what is the scale factor, then you will understand. One small division equals to 20 unit I have taken. One small division equals to 20 unit, then you are understanding that 10 small division equals to 200 unit. Okay, that means 200 millions, because here unit is represented by here millions only, population in millions. So 10 small divisions equals to 200 unit. And now why I am saying 10 small divisions? Can you understand this? Why I am saying 10 small divisions? 10 small divisions makes the one big divisions. That is also one of the scale factor. That's why I am saying this. So this is saying that here one big division equals to 200 unit. That means 10 small division is 200 unit. So one big division is also 200 unit, because you can see the graph paper and it is showing that one big division is equal to one big division like this only, this box, one big division is equal to 10 small divisions. Okay, now see this question. The following table shows the life expectancy, that means how much long the people can live. Okay, average age to which people live, that is only shown by here in various countries in a particular year. In various countries, in some particular years, you see that in any particular year data record it is. So country you see Japan, India, Britain, Ethiopia and Cambodia. These countries, 5 countries taken, and in this example I have seen taken this. Life expectancy is 76 in Japan. Okay, in India 57, Britain 70, Ethiopia 43 and Cambodia is 36. That average age of about which the people are living here. Okay, they are alive. Average age, this is shown here. Average age to which the people live in these particular countries. Okay, now how you will represent this data in the graph? Here again you have to take some scale factor here, and on x-axis you will write the data items, the country names, Japan, India, Britain, Ethiopia, these you will take Cambodia, and then you need to take the life expectancy on the y-axis there. Okay, to show the numerical value which is representing the life expectancy in years. That you need the unit also remember only. There in previous question it was millions, then here it is life expectancy measured in years. Generally we measure in years only. So you see that now. Represent this data by the bar graph. See here I have taken the scale one small division equals to 1 year. That means you know that 10 small division equals to 10 year. Okay, because 1 small division is 1 year, then 10 small divisions will be 10 year only, and the 10 small division equals to one big division. That's why one big division is also equal to 10 year here. Now you see Japan it is shown by 76, and India 57. So see the data here, it is shown like that only, 76 above 75, 1 point above there, because each small division is taken 1 unit here. That means unit is here. So above 75 one step taken, that is 76. Now India 57. So see that above 55 2 steps above here, it is 57. Now Britain, you see Britain 70, just exact 70 taken only here. Okay, nicely I have represented here Britain also. Now see the data is Ethiopia. About Ethiopia is 43. See this, Ethiopia is just 3 steps, 3 small divisions above than 40 here. So Ethiopia is showing 43 and Cambodia last you see 36. So this is shown by Cambodia, that is 36. You see above 1 step there, above than the 35 here. One small division above than 35, that is shown here 36. So this way you can solve now. Now exercise 22, you can solve question number 6 to 12. Okay, nicely. From RS Agrawal book you can solve. Okay, so thank you everyone, and do watch this video for better understanding. Okay, and attend the classes also. Thank you everyone.